Hi, folks. This is Kenneth Price, and I am your psychiatric shaman. I, folks, I wrote a book. And I called it the Psychiatric Shaman. And if you haven't watched my other videos, I was 25 years drugged on countless psych meds, including benzodiazepines. I had a horrible, awful, frightening withdrawals period, and I emerged to the other side. And because I emerged, you guys call it the other side. The people in this community have their own vernacular. They call it the other side. I call it the clearing outside of the dark forest. I call it the meadow. But if you want to call it the other side, that's fine. I'm a wordsmith. When I got to the clearing in the meadow, I sat down and I didn't sit down at first. I stood up and I looked behind me, and there was a road leading out. There was a trail leading out of the dark forest. And it was just a trail, but folks, it's my trail, and it's a valuable trail, and it's a trail that others have asked for because there are so many others who are lost in the dark forest of psychiatry, where the medications are keeping many people in a circuitous loop. My ministry is to not to hang out in the meadow and drink martinis and party and retire, but to grab a fucking bulldozer and turn that trail into a road and help you guys get out. That's the purpose of my book. Okay? Go easy on my soul. I'm not an author or a spiritual teacher, but I'm a pretty good writer. All right, so this is going to be my second video, and I'm just going to read a chapter that came to me. That came to me that I feel would be important to share with this community, because more than anything else, folks, I want to give you guys hope. In these communities, there's a tremendous need for light, and if that's one service I can provide, I'm all for it. It's 140 pages, so I have to pick and choose what I'm going to read for my next video. This one's a very sensitive chapter. You watch my other videos, you know my spiel. I'm not going to give you guys a formula that includes nutrition or supplements. Everything I do has to do with spiritual, folks, because truly it was a miracle for mine was a miracle. Countless miracles. Okay, here we go. The title of this chapter is I Can't Do This. And that's exactly how it happened in my story, folks. I could not be stoic, but I could not give up. I could not resign, but I did not know how to accept. And mine was not a doing, but I had to keep doing it. The koans that I encountered in my cocoon dark forest of my withdrawal were about to make my head explode to the point where I was on the floor, and I finally cried, I can't do this. Sound familiar, folks? And then and then and there, for the first time in 30 years, since I last saw my grandmother in 1983, there she was. There was my grandma Marcia in plain sight. She had reappeared, and she was chuckling. And she said, no, you can't do this. And when I agreed with her, no, I can't do this, then she grew louder, and I could see her more clearly. No, I can't. That was my turning point, folks. And this is what you need. This is where you need to have faith. Nobody can do this. Nobody can do this. I've heard all the balderdash hogwash, new age mumbo jumbo. I'm not a body. I am not a body. But until Marcia reappeared in the anguish, frustration, withdrawals that I could not fix, change, or escape, well, then it all made perfect sense. And this is your escape hatch too. I can't do this, Marcia agreed. And again, Marcia agreed. No, body, well, a body can't do this. And since Marcia no longer has a body, well, have you figured it out yet? That's it, folks. That's how we emerge out of the dark forest cocoon of withdrawal. This was my exit hatch. This was my emergence. This was my key that unlocked the door. Have I played the part of a lawyer for you all, agnostic, atheistic cynics who are going to throw my book out the window because I was mentioning God? Well, I'm not talking God here, folks. I'm talking Marcia now. And who was Marcia? She was all love. I trusted her. She was my grandmother. That's pretty sensitive, folks. But that's my story. Is when I was on the floor saying, I simply can't do this. That's when my grandmother reappeared, my spirit guide. You know how my testimony goes. It's heart-based, and it's based on faith. And you got it. This is going to be a very short video. What I need from you guys is to leave your comments below. If my testimony is of any value and if this book is ringing true for you, please provide encouragement and I'll keep going. It's a very rough draft because I've never written a book before, but I had to document piecemeal how I was able to find the meadow clearing. And I want all you guys to be able to join me in happiness and joy when your community calls it healing. So if you've watched my other videos, I'll join you in your own vernacular. Okay. So and the other thing I leave all my videos on is I put a link to my Facebook account in the description so that you can reach me. So if you would like to FaceTime, I provide experience, strength, and hope and encouragement. Remember the way I leave all my videos on, folks. You've not been damaged. Because who you are cannot be damaged. 7.5 minute video, my second reading from the Psychiatric Shaman, Kenneth Price. I love you all. Thanks for watching. Bye.